What's up, guys? So it is here a lot sooner than everyone expected, but the Great Ninja War Treasure. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone estimated this to come out next year, even early 2018, and it came out so soon. I think Germany had it like 2 weeks before us or something like that. And when you realize it, China only has one more treasure than us now, which is the Reanimated Jinchurikis. I'm not sure how far away they are from the next treasure, but this game managed to progress so far in maybe just over a year and a couple of months, maybe even closer to a year and a half by now. But I will get through the boring stuff, just looking through the events. So Tailed Beast is back. I did not like this the few times I did it. The rewards as well. They put Reanimated Asuma here, Danzo and Sage Naruto. So I don't know. This event is just not appealing to me. Konoha Great Tree is here with also the Fukurokumaru outfit, which I will be going for. I assume it's around 4K coupons, 4K ingots, something like that. You also have Sharkisame, you have Hidan, and you also have Hanzo. Don't forget that when you are going for this, you have the points reward as well as the... I think it's just the points reward that makes it slightly cheaper. So it will kind of lower your costs down, as long as you pay attention to this. Because I forgot about this from the first time I was doing it. And in case you guys want to see how the outfit looks. You know, I have to believe in my cat god. So for that reason, I have to get it. It is probably the most ridiculous outfit you can get in this game. But I need to get it for that reason. You have 50 frags to get it, like all the other ones. And it gives you 165 attack as well as 100 ninjutsu. The stat boost is not going to be as much as Anbu. But it's pretty much like the standard outfits were when they were coming out, so it's pretty good. Attack and ninjutsu is pretty much the stats I prioritize because glass cannon lifestyle. Hot topics, let's see what we have here. Treasure of the Sage is back. Break the golden eggs. Now, I remember this event would give PTSD from other browser games. I still don't think we had it over here. But when it came to any other game that had kind of egg-breaking events, it was just not good. Apparently, you can get Tobirama Senju Hokage fragments, but I guess it just involves RNG. I doubt, but yeah, these 4 eggs will not give you it. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just listing off the best stuff you can get. So you can get up to coupons, Tobirama Senju, Maomiya Boku gift for that new feature, and then just some other stuff. I think the forums post actually had more listed, but yeah, recharging 50 ingots to get an extra hammer, and it consumes a hammer, and 10 ingots to break a golden egg. So I thought it was just like recharging would give you free smashes, but no, you can't smash for free. You have to pay for it. Fukurokumaru deal. This thing is still going on. Like, this is still going on. Miyaboku trial. Man, the best event ever. Wheel of Offerings. I actually did not know that this increases in price. So if it stayed at 100 coupons the whole time, it would have probably been the best event ever. But yeah, the fact that it just keeps going up in price, not really worth it. And you get Rasa is here. I mean, if you do one and you get this Purification Breakthrough, you win, but otherwise, it's pretty expensive. Oh, Cave Exploration Rebate is finally here. I have 300 cave keys. So I have been waiting for a cave key rebate. That would get me... It wouldn't get me to the 500. But it would get me to the 200. And that would give me like an extra 35 cave keys. So I have to think about it. If not, by the stream I would be using them. And I think that's all the events. So I have to think about this cave exploration rebate. And I'm going to want to think about getting this Fukurokumaru outfit. As far as I know, it should be around 4K, and I do have the coupons for it, so it is not an issue. Alright, but before we get into the Great Ninja War Treasure, might as well look at the ninjas. Oh, and also last night I messed up so bad. So I was just randomly going through my awakenings to use up my stamina. And I accidentally one-click awakened Ino. And it used up all my materials, so I was like really upset last night because I don't think I'll have enough materials to fully awaken any of the ninjas I pull right now. So I have to use stamina potions and sweep for them. But yeah, it was very upsetting. I can tell you that. Okay, so alongside all the other ninjas I don't have, Kurama Naruto. Now, out of both super rares, between him and Madara, you pretty much want to get him. Madara would require a lot more support, which probably until we get Anbu Itachi and the Shisui, it'll be very difficult to use him in teams. But you can still use him in certain teams. So, Kurama Naruto causes damage to the opponent's entire lineup and 10 combo. Selected unit will suffer from repulse. Every time his standard attack causes a 10 combo, his mystery cooldown goes down by 1 round. So, yeah, I mean, there is a chance his standard attack gets a 10 combo, and it causes repulse, and it also ignites the front row, which is pretty good. But potentially, if you could be getting this standard attack to get 10 combo, you would be just getting his mystery out almost like every other round. Chases and attacks a repulsed unit, causing low flow and immobilization, which is very good. Naruto's combo rate is increased by 80% until the end of the round. He has a high chance of hitting a mystery skill, standard attack, or chase skill can be triggered once every round as well. And Naruto is immune to all debuffs. Furthermore, at the beginning of battle, another allied shinobi forces unit from your lineup will also become immune to debuffs for 4 rounds. Like, pretty ridiculous. I mean, this Naruto is very strong. You see him in so many teams. And now, I think like one of the god teams that I've always seen in China back when I played a lot was Jonin Minato, Kurama Naruto, and Sage Mode Hashirama with the Wind Main. Now you can start seeing this team over here from China, which was just that team itself was overpowering. But you will need to get Kurama Naruto and Sage Mode Hashirama. Then we have Reanimated Zabuza. Requires 1 technique point to be used, causes blind point. Okay, so with this treasure we get this whole technique point as well. Certain ninjas have passives or chases that gives them technique points. I'm not sure if any have a standard attack that do. But I think Mangetsu or like someone else has a mystery that would give technique points to someone else. So we get that whole kind of system when it comes to these ninjas. Causes blindness up to 2 units in their lineup. During this round, the unit will get 2 extra standard attacks. Now, Zabuza's standard attack at the opponent, attack the opponent with the least amount of life points and recover life points based on 75% of damage. Skill has a high chance of causing low floats. So, with his mystery, he'd get 2 extra standard attacks, so he hits 3 times. It's pretty, I don't know, like focusing on standard attack damage, it's kind of not sure what I can say at this point. Chase and attack a low float and cause repulse. This unit gets half a technique point, so for chases he gets half. And then he has a 20 hit combo chase, causing water attribute damage, 3 combo, up to 4 of the units in their lineup. At the beginning of battle, this unit has 1 technique point, a maximum of 3 can be stacked up. Doesn't honestly seem that good at all. You know, at best he'll just be a standard attack machine with 2 chases, and I don't know. I really just don't like the look of the Zabuza. He might be a lot better than he seems, but he seems very overwhelming. Then you have the one-man army, Sage Mode Reanimated Hashirama. Now, he is literally the one-man army and just a ridiculous god when it comes to this game. Between him and Susanoo Itachi, I would say that this guy is actually worth his price, because I've seen so much footage from him in China back then to where he could win battles by himself. And seeing this guy in Great Ninja War is ridiculous. So, people that have him, he is just all around insane. It's a mystery Sage Art Wood Style True Thousand Hands. Destroy all barriers in effect and cause earth and water attribute damage. 3 combo interruption up to 12 of the opponent units. And the selected opponent unit will suffer from knockdown. So, him having the highest initiative. It's also a prompt, unlike the original Hashirama. He will interrupt up to 12 units just going first. It's ridiculous. And most of the time, his mystery will trigger off his 30 hit combo chase. Because if it does a 3 combo up to 12 people. So, in Great Ninja War, it's always going to get that 30 hit combo chase off. Attacks the opponent's units in the front row and has a chance of causing low float. So standard attack is beyond basic, but everything else just makes him insane. Then this is the most ridiculous chase we have in the game. Chase and attack a knockdown unit. Cause low flow, immobilize, and will absorb up to 100 chakra points. Like stealing 100 chakra from that team. That's just crazy. Alright. That mystery alone in this chase is just too much. And then the 30 hit combo chase causes earth and water attribute damage to 2 of the opponent's units, and the affected units will also suffer from immobilization. And then regeneration ability before this unit's action, up to 6 Senjutsu users from your field will be healed and have all debuffs cancelled. This skill can be triggered twice every round. This guy is ridiculous. What is it going to take for you to get him? Between 3,000 to 3,300 seal scrolls. And I would honestly say if you had to go between getting Susanoo Itachi back then for the same amount of seals or getting Hashirama it's actually worth that price. Like, he is just the one-man army. You have to see him in battle. I already imagine Kozo has like enough seals saved up to get him 4-star. I don't even know, but I can for sure say that Kozo will have him like beyond God status. And I also do have cross-server Great Ninja War videos that I'll be getting out sometime in the next few days from the first and second round on Wednesday. But yeah, this guy, whew, he's just insane. That's literally the way to put it. So, Reanimated Sasori I went over in the other video, but he's basically a very good support for Reanimated Ninjas. Let's see who else. Like, did they all put them towards the bottom? Okay, Pakura here. She's a 10 pull. Scorch style, cause wind and fire attribute damage and ignition up to 6 enemy opponents. Selected unit will suffer knockdown. Taijutsu attack attacks the opponent's front row and high chance of causing low float. Chases and attacks a knockdown unit, causes low float and ignition. This attack lands a critical hit. Before the first action of every round, 2 wind attribute units from your field will receive an extra standard attack. When this unit lands a critical hit, the affected unit will also suffer from immobilization. So, it's interesting. You know, for 10 pull ninjas, they're actually pretty solid. They're definitely usable. Since she has a buff for 2 wind attribute units receiving extra attacks, definitely thinking of running like Onoki in a team to get a barrier off for her, as well as the 2 other wind ninjas. So, she does have potential. I mean, as long as she keeps critting, she'll keep immobilizing, so it's pretty powerful. They have Toroi. Causes a selected unit to suffer from paralysis, immobilization, and low float. If the unit is already suffering from paralysis, the cooldown will be decreased by 1. Attacks the opponent's unit in the front row has a chance of causing repulse and a 10-hit combo. Chase and attack low flow unit causing repulse and paralysis. Before each action of this unit, generate a shield for this unit and a random lightning attribute unit in your lineup based on 20% of... They repeat unit like 4 times in this passive based on 20% of his resistance and can be triggered twice every round. Every lightning attribute unit in your lineup with a shield will have its ninjutsu and attack increased by 20%. Pretty good lightning ninja support, I must say. It's pretty damn good. Now Fuguki, as far as I know, he is the confirmed first 10 pull that you get from this treasure. So everyone that's been saving your scrolls, go ahead and just pull at least once and get him. I'm pretty sure he's a rare. So after you get him for the first 10 pull, it could be some bad luck though if you get him back to back. Cause damage and 8 combo to all opponents in their lineup. The selected unit will suffer repulse. So he hits all units in one lineup. That's pretty good. Attacks the opponent units in the front row has a given chance of low float. Chase and attack a low floated unit causes high float and tag. Can be triggered 2 times every round. This unit will have its defense and ninjutsu increased every time it loses 1% of its life points. Reduce this unit's mystery cooldown by 1 every time this unit is attacked. Wow. Putting him in the front line, making him a tank is a pretty good choice. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have the burn that Roshi has or like QB Naruto, but the lower his HP gets, the higher his stats go up for the defense and ninjutsu. And his mystery goes off cooldown, so he's actually pretty good to use. Now you have Genie. Basically, the remaining ones, or at least the ones I'm really looking forward to. The ones I would love is Kushimaru and Genie, or not Genie, Jinpachi. We have Genie and Akibino. Causes damage to selected opponent's unit, low float, and tag after... Wait, let me see this. Causes damage. I'm pretty sure they missed out a wording. But that's besides the point. After using this skill, all units' technique points will be down to 0. So he's also another one that uses technique points. At the beginning of battle, this unit has 0 technique points and a maximum of 4 can be stacked up. His ninjutsu and attack is increased by 60% for every technique point stacked up. That's pretty crazy. That's actually very strong. He doesn't start with a technique point for that reason, though. But if you have a support to build it up, wow, he can get pretty strong. He would have a 240% ninjutsu and attack increase if you manage to just keep 4 on him. Like, that's some serious damage. He's also an earth attribute. Attack the opponent's units in the front row and cancel all the affected units' buffs and shields. Moreover, this skill has a chance of causing knockdown. That's crazy. Like, his standard attack will just wipe away buffs and shields. That's very good. Chases and attacks a knockdown unit, causing low float. Moreover, this unit will get half a technique point. If there are other Edo Tensei units in your lineup, this skill can be triggered 2 times every round. Now, it says Edo Tensei units is in plural, so I'm not sure if this works with just 1 extra, or do you actually have like the full team or whatever, but I mean, you could get 1 technique point every round if he chases twice. And then he has a 20-hit combo chase, causes light damage to all opponent units in the lineup, and gives you a full technique point. So stacking up technique points is actually not as bad as you might think with this. Yeah, I'm actually thinking that he's actually pretty damn good. He's also a standard attack focused ninja because I don't know, as far as using his mystery, I really don't know if you would probably not even use this mystery until you stack up 4 points, because his stats will be at the highest when you have 4 technique points. So just using a mystery to attack like 1 unit, I assume that's pretty much what the plan would be with him. But Jinpachi, so explosive blade ninja art, multiple explosions of death, like one of the longest mystery names I've ever seen. He uses 1 technique point to use this skill, causes fire attribute damage and ignition to the opponent's entire lineup, attacks the opponent units in the front row and has a chance of causing repulse. Chases and attacks a knockdown unit, causes repulse and ignition, can be triggered 2 times every round. I mean, he's just burning people. Before the first action of each in a round, up to 2 Edo Tensei units from your lineup will get an extra standard attack. Moreover, these units will have 1 layer of debuffs cancel. That's very good. And at the beginning of the battle, the unit has 3 technique points. A maximum of 3 technique points can be stacked up, and this unit's defense will be increased by 40% for every technique point. So he starts off having a 120% defense boost, defense boost. That's just crazy. Definitely, I would love to get Jinpachi. I mean, he just wants the world to burn, so I would definitely make a fire main team or something with him. Kushimaru though, like this is probably the number 1 I want. I know I said like Sasori back then, but the problem is I don't have the ninjas he can support, so it like really bothers me. But yeah, I mean, I would love to get myself Kushimaru. Like he is the go-to. Long blade ninja art wire crucifixion, uses 2 technique points to use the skill, causes damage and immobilization up to 2 units in your lineup. The selected unit suffers from knockdown. So a lot of these new ninjas are basically causing knockdown, and knockdown is probably the most common chase you can get. So it's pretty good. A first line of units from the opponent's lineup attacks the first line of units from the opponent's lineup. This unit will get half a technique point and has skill has a chance of causing repulse. So his standard attack gives him half a technique point already. Chase attacks or chases repulse and causes knockdown. Gets 1 technique point for that. If this unit's standard attack defeats an opponent's unit, this unit will get an extra standard attack. And at the beginning of the battle, this unit has 2 technique points. A maximum of 4 technique points can be stacked up. So pretty good. I mean, he has immobilization as mystery, and yeah, I mean it's pretty simple for him to keep stacking up the technique points as well. I mean, he would just have solid damage all around. So I really want to get him and Jinpachi. Then you have Mangetsu. Now, kind of disappointed me that he's more of a support type, because I was really looking forward to him being some kind of crazy damage dealer. But this was back when China got him. So his mystery, the selected unit from your lineup will get 1 technique point. But moreover, if the selected unit from your lineup cannot use the technique point, that unit will get an extra standard attack instead. So he's the one who gives you a technique point as well. Attacks an opponent's unit and has a high chance of causing low float. Chases and attacks a repulsed unit, causing knockdown. At the beginning of battle, summons a water clone with attributes based on 70% of the main's attributes, which is his attributes. And the water clone will be capable of using water transformation jutsu as a standard attack. So, very high stats for a clone. I mean, 70% of everything he has. That's a very strong clone. At the beginning of a battle, greatly increase the evasion rate of hit and missed units in your field. Lasts for 2 rounds. So, very good support for all these reanimated swordsmen. Now my issue is I just really don't want to pull the supports if I just if I don't have the rares to use them with. And then we have Ringo. So uses 1 technique point to use as a skill, causes lightning attribute damage and immobilization to selected units and to all units suffering from paralysis. The selected unit, they really need to fix this wording. Like, geez. Selected opponent's unit will suffer knockdown from knockdown. The wording is just awkward sometimes. Attacks the opponent's unit in the front row and has a chance of causing low flow paralysis and getting an extra standard attack. But this skill standard attack cannot be stacked up with other extra standard attack skills. 10 hit combo causing lightning attribute damage, paralysis, and immobilization. That's pretty good. To 1 unit. This unit's ninjutsu is increased by 12% for every lightning attribute unit in your lineup, which her mystery is based off ninjutsu and the standard attack is based off taijutsu and ninjutsu. And then all the chase is off ninjutsu, so it's pretty good. At the beginning of battle, this unit has 2 technique points and a maximum of 2 can be stacked up. The unit will have 40% combo increase for every technique point stacked up, so 80% extra combo. Then we also have Zetsu. Now he's an interesting one. I mean, you use Zetsu a lot to have the... I know in China he's used for the highest combo team, which I'm not sure what it was last time, but I remember Kenson using Zetsu for the highest combo. So, Zetsu destroys all Zetsu copies in your lineup and creates copies in equal number of random units of your opponent's lineup. These created copies will have life based on 45% of the original Zetsu's life points, and all other attributes will be the same as the original Zetsu. So you could just say 45% of all his stats, but... summons 1 other Zetsu with life based on 25% of Zetsu's life points, so that's a standard attack. Triggered release with a 20 hit combo, causes damage and poisoning up to 4 units of the opponents. After using the skill, he gets an extra standard attack, so an extra clone because of that. High chances of evading a mystery skill can be triggered 1 time every round. And this unit's defense and resistance will be increased by 15% for every Akatsuki unit in your lineup. I honestly I don't even know how I would use him. I mean, it's all about getting out the clones, or it's all about getting out the Zetsus from your standard attack, and then pretty much using the mystery to just get clones from your enemy. I mean, it does work out. It'll be pretty strong. But if those clones just end up dying over and over, it's just going to stall your opponent from winning. I don't know. I don't see much potential in Zetsu actually being used in an actual team. Especially for me. I mean, if I pull him, I'm screwed. But then we have my personal fan favorite, Madara Uchiha. Now, it pains me that he is like 1,000-something scrolls as he is. Because I just love everything that they did about him. I mean, the animations he has for the Susanos and all that. But his mystery, the second super rare, causes damage ignition up to 9 units from the opponent's field. The selected opponent's units will suffer knockdown. If another unit from the Uchiha clan is present in your lineup, Madara will get an extra standard attack. Now he has a Susanoo standard attack. Attacks the first line of units from the opponent's lineup. This attack has high chances of causing knockdown, and this skill never misses. First chase and attack a knockdown unit, cause high flow and ignition, which lasts for 3 rounds. This skill is always a crit. Konoha's Alliance. All Konoha units in your lineup will have their ninjutsu and attack increased by 20%. Moreover, you will receive 40 chakra points every time a Konoha unit in your lineup uses a mystery skill. It's a very good support for Konohas. Very good. I remember I first thought way back then that he was only for Uchihas, but it was later on when I saw the translations that he also boosts all Konoha types. And he has super armor, so he's immune to low flow, high flow, repulse, knockdown, And he's also immune to pure taijutsu damage, which is pretty crazy. I mean, you have ninjas being immune to ninjutsu, but taijutsu is a whole different story. So, I would honestly love to get Madara. You know, even if Kurama's better, my fan serviceness needs this. I would run a Madara team forever. But that's the problem. I'm like, I barely have enough scrolls for 2 rares, so, and I don't plan on recharging for any more or spending for scrolls. So I honestly don't know if I'll ever get a Madara, but those are all the ninjas you can look forward to. This is basically going to be a huge impact on the meta. It's going to have the same kind of impact as when Kage Treasures first came out. So if you saved all your seal scrolls, definitely want to just pull on this. And if you're pulling for a super rare, you're most likely want to get yourself a Kurama mode Naruto first. Because then the second super rare is going to be whichever one you don't have, but you have to go through all those scrolls again. And we just have to see. I mean... Okay, see on this thing, they're all purple, so are they all rares? Because then I'm going to get super screwed. I could have sworn that they were commons too, but I guess, I don't know. We'll have to find out. So, first free draw. First 10 should be guaranteed Fuguki. Don't think it pops up either, does it? Okay, so first is Fuguki. Assuming it doesn't pop up, so he's not a rare, he's just a common. You also get Sakura Green Ninja War Frags. Second draw 10. Alright, so I'm really hoping for like Jinpachi. I would really like a Kushimaru. So we get Ginkaku as commons, Green Ninja War Ninja Fragments. I would like, yeah, like I just realized that this is like the ninjas that are from the Reanimated Treasure. Wow, Ginkaku. Okay, so you're getting those ninjas from that treasure here. I don't know. I'm really nervous when it comes to the rares because it can either help my account into getting a slightly better team or having some diversity. Wow, we get one Hashirama Senju frag. So, another thing is you get his fragments pretty randomly. Or it's like about every 60 scrolls that you do. So by the time every single rare that you get, you'll get 1 to 2 fragments. So that's my first Hashirama frag. And we also get Fuguki, so he's a common, I'm guessing. I actually don't remember which ones are commons and rares. There's just so many ninjas to get. So, Great Ninja War. Niyuguto frags. I think we should be getting a rare pretty soon. I started at 140, so... Oh, Shikaku Nara, you can actually get him from here. So, wow, people that actually got him from the events. You just end up pulling him. I still don't have my Great Ninja War Hinata. Okay, first rare. This is the vote of truth. Like... Oh my god! Wow! Oh shit! Okay, I wanted Jinpachi probably the most. And I end up getting him as my first. Okay, I can live now. I can actually try him out in certain teams. Now, the question is, are my teams going to be good or not? But I'm so relieved. I am so relieved right now to get Jinpachi as my first. I pretty much wanted him out of all of them. Okay. But that doesn't... Okay, so I have like, what? This is 70 more scrolls. So Toroi is a common, okay. Because I just... Yeah. Okay, Jinpachi is the first, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Sakura Great Ninja War Frags. I really just need to think of some teams now, but... I don't know, like... I'm still using my Roshi and... Okay, we got another Hashirama frag. So it's pretty much, by the time you get one rare, you're going to see his fragments. We get Kabuto Snake as well. So that whole treasure, I mean, basically goes to trash if we all pulled on it. I remember I cut myself back then. Because I said, if I get Mu on the first rare, I pull for it. So, probably the worst thing I ever pulled on. I would love to have those steel scrolls for this one. You get Ito Tensei Haku as well, which I think I got with coupons. For no reason at all. Alright. Let's just hope that the second rare is gonna be as good as the first. Now the question is, who can I even get to work with this right now? I really don't know who I'll pair up Jinpachi with. But there's a lot of choices. Okay. Second rare. Oh my god! What? What? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I'm so shocked. I called for Jinpachi and Kushimaru as the top 2 I wanted, and I get them in literally the order that I said it. Like, what? I got Jinpachi first and then Kushimaru? Wow. Okay. So, Fire and Wind, you know, I could be the type that just gets Inoki and uses that. Or there's probably like other lineups to use. They're also swordsmen, so I could use them with Lightning Main. There's a lot of potential right now. Wow. And I guess I just use the draw 10 because there's still like... I'm pretty sure Pakura should be a common. Like, I'm pretty sure. So there's still a chance I get someone I don't have. Wow, you can actually get move frags from here, so... he's also really solid if you give him like 3-star, 4-star. Because he's like... I would say he was considered the slightly stronger Sage Naruto. And his mystery does crazy damage with his clones, so... Definitely use all your seals up into this treasure. I am so shocked that that went down the way it did. I mean, I guess in the future I'd like to get Genie just to mess around with that passive, because he gets really strong. And then, I don't know, if I did have the seals to pull, I would honestly would rather take a Madara over Kurama. You know, but wow, like, that is something. Get Genie first and then get, get Jinpachi first and then get Kushimaru. That's just something. Now, yeah, I really cucked myself yesterday because I used up all my awakening materials, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go down. But wow, I definitely want to use up this lineup. Damn, I still can't believe it happened. Okay, so let's 1-click awaken Jinpachi. And I get stuck. Oh, he actually does go +4. So the next person I'm gonna do is definitely Kushimaru. I have Fuguki as well on the team. So Fuguki is not a swordsman ninja, or he doesn't have the sword attribute buff. So do be wary of that. But Kushimaru, yeah, some kind of swordsman team with Jinpachi and Kushimaru is what I'd probably try to do. I mean, I honestly couldn't. Yeah, I'm surprised that I had 2 rare pulls to do, and this is what I got out of it. It makes me feel satisfied. Okay, so we get stopped here, just literally at gold. Okay, so this is where I'm screwed because I just don't have enough stamina to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start using my stamina for this. I have stamina potions, so I'll work on this later. Alright, so I hope everybody got the stuff they wanted from pools as well. I mean, I'm still kind of shocked at how this happened. Alright, we gotta go through moods and all that. It's kind of hard to get, honestly, mood scrolls because they took it out from the group wheel, the lucky wheel. They spin in a group, so attack and ninjutsu are the highest attributes. Attack and ninjutsu, so... let's see, so ninjutsu for the mystery or taijutsu for the attacks. Yeah, that's kind of difficult. And then for Kushimaru, tying in, I mean, I guess you would just go for taijutsu. Definitely go for taijutsu for Kushimaru. For Jinpachi, that's kind of a hard one. You could just go for defense because, you know, he's going to have, like, so much defense anyway. 120% defense from 3 technique points, but... yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to mess around with these 2 ninjas. I'm happy I got them. Pretty much the best possible outcome. I also got myself a 3-star Ginkaku. Yeah, not that I would probably ever use him. I mean, I actually seen him in arena. Like, who else can I awaken? I can get 4-star Akatsuchi. I mean, some possibilities to go through here. Close to 4-star beheading Kakashi. Hidan is literally 5 frags away. Like, I'm just gonna get him. I already have like enough arena points anyway. He still costs 1,000. I mean, not like I spend it on anything anyway. So let's just get a regular, OG Hidan 5-star for no reason. Asuma wouldn't believe. Are you serious? 2 fragments away? Wow, from a 5-star, I'm 2 frags away. Animal Path, the goddess. Get her 4-star. I haven't been through my ninjas in a while, so 5-star Rock Lee. Oh my god, 3-star Choji. I should have kept him 1-star like Blinded and everybody else. But nah, I'm gonna go for the 5-star Choji. It's the only way to make up for it. Oh yeah, I actually didn't do the breakthroughs. It's still in German. But I can break through a fireball. So now it causes ignition as well. Pretty good. And, okay, I'm just not going to bother reading that. Alright, but wow. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm happy with the way the treasures went. I hope everybody else got what they wanted. And if you're going for the super rare, I hope you get Kurama, Naruto. Or if you're like me and honestly prefer Madara, go for that too. And for those of you who did get yourself that reanimated Hashirama, you're gonna be overpowered. I mean, that ninja itself is just literally the one-man army. Wait, I got a free recruit for what? What we get for? Oh, we get for bonds? I mean, I only got 1,000. Like, if only I could convert, like, 100 bond scrolls for one seal scroll, I would do it. I'd get at least one more 10 pull in, but... Pretty much, this treasure coming out, I am not going to be going for my Kage treasure rare, or super rare anymore. Because I honestly lost track of how close I was. I'm either like 2 rares away or 3 rares away. I really don't know how far away I am, but... I'd rather go for Madara in the very, very, very long-term goal. So, I'll keep following for this. Plus, I want to get more swordsman support. I only did 10 pulls after I got my next rare, so... Another 50 scrolls and I might get someone else. Who would I want as the next one? Probably Genie, to be honest. I just don't have the support for Sasori, and... Mangetsu could be kind of cool. Because I do have 2 swordsmen. So... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go for. Now, I'm trying to figure out what the commons are. Like, if Zetsu's a common, I don't know. If Pakura is a common, I would hope so. So then we could assume that Sasori, Zabuza, Mangetsu, Kushimaru, Jinpachi, Ringo, and Akibino are rares, which is 7. So I would assume that the top 4 are commons. Yeah. I guess that's just how... I don't know, that's what I'm assuming. Might not be correct, but... For sure, Madara, Naruto, Super Rares, and Hashirama. At least 3,000 to 3,200 scrolls. Alright, so I had to dig through my folder of Naruto stuff, but... I found the gifts of the original mysteries. Or at least the mysteries from these ninjas, so... For those of you getting Hashirama, that's the mystery you look forward to. I mean... Pulls out the Buddha statue. And you got Madara with the Susanoo. Like, it's just... Yeah, I'll take a Madara, please. And I think this is the old Kurama Naruto mystery. As far as I know, I think we get the new one with the whole, like, planetary Rasengan cutscene and all that. So we don't get this one, but this was how it used to be. So we got the updated version of that. But that's all for today's video. Good luck, everybody. I'll be working on some more Great Ninja War videos. I have those recorded. I'll be doing a Sunday stream, so I'll be getting the Fukurokumara outfit then. And I'll be trying to get out videos from some other games as well. My apologies on the slacking of YouTube, but it's been finals week for the last 2 weeks. This Friday is my last final, so I'll finally have a free schedule, and I can try to do more YouTube videos. I really want to look forward to using Genie though, so I'll see what kind of Genie teams I can make up with. But I'll catch you guys next time.